The horses will soon jump and let go at the 1300. Already they're racing. Advocator and also Mankind jump best. 1 Point Lady going back to last. And now here comes Son of Bacchus and City Circle Inflation. Also Flower of War driving across now from the outside, and not to be missed is going to be back behind those worse than midfield. She cleared them at the 1,000 metres mark. It's the filly that rolls to the top. She shows the way, Flower of War, going into the back corner by a length and a half. Inflation down on the inside, Son of Bacchus. Now City Circle had quickly posied up there, running fourth at the 800 metre mark. And down on the rails came Advocator. Mankind, after jumping well, got back but is off the fence. Then Forgotten Star, and then came on the outside next of all, not to be missed as they go by the 550. The last couple, Mega Zone, 1 Point Lady. Flower of War brings them to the home corner. By the 450 now, they're at the top of the home straight, and the unbeaten filly heads for home. Flower of War. Inflation is immediately under heavy pressure. In behind them, Son of Bacchus. Advocator getting an inside run. City Circle is there. Mankind winds up, and so does not to be missed, but Flower of War with 200 left to go. In front from City Circle and Inflation. Flower of War in trouble. City Circle draws alongside. It's City Circle. Flower of War kicks back. She fights, she digs in, she responds, and she gets it. Flower of War makes it 4 from 4 to beat City Circle, and on the outside, Forgotten Star. Inflation peak late, not to be missed, made some ground from Mankind. Mega Zone, then Advocator, 1 Point Lady, and the last to greet the judge, Son of Bacchus. She did look vulnerable for the first time here, Flower of War, but she has found as City Circle ranged alongside, might have even got its head in front. But Flower of War, the War Chant filly, she certainly produced under the vigour of Banjo Patterson and has held off the challenge of City Circle to take out race 5 for the day and her 4th straight win. Fine performance, outside gate, worked to lead and absorbed the pressure and fought them off to beat City Circle, Forgotten Star, Inflation, and not to be missed, running on in behind them next. Fabulous win by War Chant out of Indian Flower, Verona Nevin Bodica. Trained by Simon Miller, handled by Ben Patterson. She showed grit today in spades to beat number 8 City Circle by City Place, Neville Parnham and Chris Parnham, and 6 Forgotten Star by Star Witness, trained by Alan Matthews, ridden by Emma Stent. 4th is 1 Inflation. It's a long neck and to neck, those margins, in 117.5. Race 6, the Crown Towers handicap at 5 to 4, 2,200 metres is the distance. Number 7's Out Freedom by Choice. Well, let's get out to Britt very quickly. Ben Patterson there with this unbeaten filly, and she was really brave today to do it at both ends of the race, Brittany.
Gee, was she ever, Darren? She looked like she was headed, Ben, but you've said before that she seems to wait for them. Did it help her when that horse reached her just to keep fighting?
Oh, for sure, but to her credit, I actually thought she was gone. She found again, and that's the sign of a nice horse.
This was her biggest test today. There were some smart horses in this race. Did you feel the improvement in her every start?
Oh, for sure, she's coming on heaps, and I was just glad that she really dug deep when they come up to her, because she's never really been challenged before.
Good on you, Ben.
Yeah, well done to Simon Miller and well done to Benny Patterson. That was a good, strong effort there by Flower of War. Was challenged on several occasions but found a way to win and dug deep. City Circle, as Darren McCauley pointed out, I think headed Flower of War, but this drifting second to third favourite now was too strong in the end, and she's building up quite the record here, Flower of War, and Simon Miller's about to join us. That's 4 starts, 4 victories, but I think that's nearly her best. She had to dig deep there.
Yeah, she did. I think probably one of her assets, which you saw last start at Ascot, when the second horse came at her late, she surged and got into another gear, and she's probably not used to horses challenging her. And it was good. She learned off that, and then today she probably looked beat a few times, and when they kept coming at her, she was finding.
I guess it's a sign of a good horse to win 4 on the trot. It's not easy stepping up in grade to do what she's doing at the moment.
Yeah, you'll have to tell Nevin that. We just walked to him, and he said, congratulations. That's 11 starts for 10 wins for the 2 horses. It's ridiculous.
Might have to get into a horse if he's sending it to you, because that's a wonderful strike rate. Of course, he owns dance music as well, and they're both promising up-and-coming stars of your stable.
Yeah, they're very good. It's a good ride. It was a really good win today. It was just, you know, Belmont, you've got to come. It's a different track and she can't kick off the bend, and we had to hold on her a bit. And so there's a few different variables, but your mail was right from Tuesday, Gareth. Her work was unbelievably good and she's taken it to the races.
And your jock, Betty Patterson, wouldn't give too much away on that radio station, our radio show there yesterday on TAB Radio over here in Perth. But all credit to Betty Patterson. He's a jockey that's made a comeback back here to Perth. He rides a lot of trials for your stable. He's doing a lot of hard work behind the scenes, but today he got some nice rides, including this horse that he's building up an association with now.
Yeah, absolutely. He's doing a really good job, and he's helped us out, and he's fitted in the stable regime for us really good. And as you said, he does our trials, so it's nice that we can reward him with a nice horse, and he's doing a good job on her.
Okay, well done, Simon.
Thanks, Gareth. Hey, sigil. I'm staring down the barrel. It's sigil day. Go.
Let's hope so. There's Simon Miller there. Well done to Neville Bodica. Well done to Flower of War. Was just too strong there to take out race number 5. The first leg of the quaddies. We head back to the Sky Thoroughbred Central Studios over there in Sydney. And Anthony Manton's in the studio. G'day, Anthony.